whiteboard has always been a very important part of a discussion because our ideas can flow easily on whiteboards. But with all of us working from home or at least from different locations, can we still have whiteboard discussions? Now, Microsoft Whiteboard is one of the solutions that allows us still to have whiteboard discussions in a digital format. Right, so in this video, I'm going to show you the top 4 ways you can use Microsoft Whiteboard for team collaboration. The first way, which is also the most straightforward, is called remote inking. Now, when we use physical whiteboards, how many people can we have in front of a whiteboard for discussion? Maybe 1, 2, or max 3, right? Because of the space limitation. But in a digital format, you can have as many colleagues you want to have because everybody can access a whiteboard remotely using our own devices. So I have already set up this canvas, and I've invited a few of my colleagues. They're all located in different places to join this whiteboard. And in this example, let me just do a SWOT analysis for a company. Okay, so I will first draw out the grid, and once I finish that, my colleagues can start to contribute ideas. So you can see the difference from a physical whiteboard is that they don't need to tell me their ideas and I become very busy drawing on a whiteboard. They can directly ink or type on the canvas to contribute their ideas. So it's very seamless, very productive, and very convenient. Of course, because they are accessing the whiteboard remotely, it's good for collaboration. Let's take our discussion one step further. Now we have a digital whiteboard. We're no longer limited by the white space, right? So let me just move this aside. By the way, the size of the whiteboard is also infinite. So let's add a PDF document. All right, so let's say we have bought a house recently and we're going to talk about how to renovate this beautiful space. So once I add the PDF page, my team can start to add things like a to-do list, you know, like a reference picture for the beautiful bedroom. Then we can also do a sticky note to decide who must do what, right? And then you can also ink, yeah? But you are not limited just to inking. You can add all these digital content, which makes the discussion a lot richer. Yeah, so that's another benefit of a digital whiteboard. So that's the number 2 use case, annotation-aided discussion. The third way you can use Microsoft Whiteboard for collaboration is to use the Kanban board. Kanban is an agile methodology concept, and it allows us to manage our to-dos in a more organized manner. So there are many Kanban apps out there. I'll just show you how Microsoft Whiteboard does it. Still, you want to click the plus sign and choose template. So Kanban is one of the many templates you can choose from. I'll just click Kanban and then make this a bit smaller. So you can see backlog, in progress, and completed. So this is the Kanban concept. We want to first writing everything what we want to do in backlog. So let's say we're a software company and we want to develop an app, right? So first we'll get the designer and developer to write down everything they want to do in here in the backlog. And at the beginning, we don't have anything in progress. We also don't have anything which is completed. So every day we'll conduct this meeting to decide what do we want to focus on this particular day. So although you have many things to do, we still want to focus, right? So that's the concept. So let's say today I want to focus on logging, logic, and then the page design. And then we will move these two to in progress and forget about anything else in the backlog. When we finish these, we'll move them to completed, and the next day we'll have a meeting again to decide what to focus in the backlog. So that's basically the concept. And here is how you can perform the Kanban meetings remotely in Microsoft Whiteboard. Do you know that Microsoft Whiteboard is also integrated with Teams? So the fourth way you can use it for collaboration is just to start a whiteboard within your Teams meeting. Okay, so here's how you do it. You can click the arrow. As soon as you have 3 participants in the meeting, you can see the whiteboard as an option. So I'll just click on it. It will load the whiteboard, and then let's just maximize the screen. You can see the toolbar in here. Let's just talk about the pros and cons of the whiteboard within Teams. So first of all, it's very quick to add the whiteboard. Yeah, I don't need to start a whiteboard and invite people in. I can just start whiteboarding here, and everyone who's already in the meeting can get access to the whiteboarding here. Secondly, it's easy to use. I think anybody by looking at the toolbar will understand how to use the different tools in there. And the third neat feature is auto-save. So the whiteboard serves as a discussion note for your meeting. After you close the meeting, you still have this saved and you can access the whiteboard from Teams or from the whiteboard app. So these are the advantages. In terms of the disadvantages, you don't have images and lists and PDF, all these things in here, because you only have very simple inking tools and text tools. So these are the differences. So it's very clear, if you just want to have simple discussion, you can use the whiteboard in Teams. If you want to have access to all these features, you can open the whiteboard in app and just click on that, and the whiteboard app will load and you can use all the advanced features that I mentioned earlier. Here you go. These are the top 4 ways you can use Microsoft Whiteboard for collaboration. There are tons of other ways to use it, so feel free to explore all the features on your own. And make sure you subscribe to our channel to get the latest videos on tech for collaboration. Thank you.